Welcome back to my chart appraisals on Wednesday the 8th of July with me, Rich Pro Market Analyst at Antech Markets. Moving on to dollar yen now, and this I think is the chart that sort of worries me probably more than others, because we've had this sort of trading range in dollar yen where the yen has not really been able to gain much traction, despite the fact that it's that safe haven trade. The dollar has sort of still been holding up. However, in the last sort of week or so, we've now started to see this range breaking down. The Fibonacci levels, which had been sort of basically forming the basis of the range, are now also no longer really providing too much of a guidance. And looking at these momentum indicators here, the RSI back below 40, MACD lines consistently falling away, but the stochastics also falling back lower as well. So this is beginning to become a bit of a concern, I think. We still haven't yet had that close below 22 figure. There is still a possibility that could be seen today. It's only sort of 50 pips, 40, 50 pips away now. But it certainly looks at the moment, sort of as the European session has sort of got going, that this is downside pressure growing. This is the hourly chart, and you can see here the sequence of lower highs and now pushing on the supports. It's sort of what having previously acted as around and sort of been trading around the Fibonacci levels. The Fibonacci levels are sort of now breaking down, and even that 61.8% Fib level at 121.54 is sort of now being seriously tested. Look at these hourly moving momentum indicators as well. MACD lines negative, RSI falling over at 60, going back towards below 30, negative, stochastics falling away, negative. So rallies are a chance to sell. 22 figure, having been the basis of support, now becomes the basis of resistance. Near term, this is near term. That's on the proviso that we still haven't yet had a close below 22 figure, but it certainly looks like we're going to get close below it today if this early trading is anything to go by. You've certainly had a big shift away from the dollar towards the yen in the sort of overnight trading period through Asia into European trading hours. So certainly a big, certainly the downside pressure is growing, and it looks like the corrective element is continuing. Having been trading in this sort of range now, having previously trading in the range, we're now sort of breaking down that range. If you see the move below 20, that 61.8% Fib level, then theoretically you could well see a full retracement, but I think the immediate support would come in at 2060, which is that reaction low there. And it's not a million miles away from sort of, I mean, there is a basis of support around 120.50, 120.60. So that is your sort of next line to be watching out for. But certainly the daily momentum indicators look corrective, or continuing look corrective, and it looks like the bears are in control, and selling rallies is the way to play, especially if you get that confirmation of a close below 22 figure. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later, I think.